I'm gonna give you a word today that took me years to master and thousands of dollars investing into how to actually implement it. You're here watching this video. That means you are someone who wants to create success, increased income, increased impact, have more time freedom in your life, because isn't that why you became an entrepreneur at the root of it in the first place? Yes, me too. So here's the thing about successful people. Successful people are the ones who are willing to be consistent with the things that the majority of other people are sporadic with. Let that land. Where in your life are you being sporadic with what you say you want to be consistent around? I'm going to give you 3 tools right now on how to become that successful version of you, where you are the minority of people who do the consistent thing, therefore get the results that you want. Tip number 1. Know where you typically fall short. Do you tend to self-sabotage when you get overwhelmed? Do you tend to procrastinate when you just don't know what to do? Do you tend to not be creative after 3 o'clock, or on a Thursday, the last thing you want to do is create content? Well, go ahead and be proactive with your shortcomings. One of your greatest assets as an entrepreneur is self-responsibility, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. So begin to build around these not so blind spots so you could actually start to be consistent. Does that look like creating and batching content and scheduling it out on Mondays if you typically fall into a lack of creativity trap on Thursdays, Fridays? Does that look like building around the areas of where you get overwhelmed and actually asking for support with figuring things out in your business? Tip number 2, make it so easy that it is impossible to fail. Instead of one massive goal that overwhelms you, break it down into bite-sized achievable tasks. So you have a signature course that you want to launch. Great. Work backwards. And what's that one thing that you can do today? It might be to open up your Google Doc and come up with a name for it. The next day might be to plan out the dates of what you want to launch it. Whatever it is, come up with simplified processes to actually execute towards your big goal. The simplest way to scale your business is while simplifying your systems, your strategies. So make things simple so you cannot fail. Instead of, I'm going to write 5 emails this week, how about you make a commitment of, I'm going to open up my Google Doc every morning at 10 a.m. and write an email, and then go from there. Tip number 3, this is something that radically transformed my life. Habit stacking. So whatever you want to be consistent with, add it into something you already do. So say you have morning coffee at 9 a.m. and you want to be consistent with your content creation. Amazing. When you pour your coffee and you sit down and you enjoy it, open up the notes app on your phone or journal and begin to create some content ideas. If you do this every morning, Monday through Friday, before you know it, you have a slew of content ideas. Because what will happen is over time, your coffee will trigger the habit of creating and writing content. And let's say you walk on the treadmill, or like me, you go outside and you get your 10K steps a day. Amazing. What can you do with that? For me, I listen to either a podcast or a YouTube video, and then I also get back to clients in Telegram. So I like to habit stack those 2 to be consistent with my walks and communication with my incredible clients. Consistency is not about being perfect. It's about making it so simple and easy that it is fail-proof to be sporadic. But here's the thing, you actually have to implement it. You actually have to walk this out. So I want to hear from you. What is your commitment? 1, 2, or 3? Which tool are you going to implement today to begin seeing the results that you want and being in the minority of people who are willing to be consistent over the people who are willing to be sporadic and therefore get sporadic results? Consistency builds and reaps fruit. Sporadicness, is that the right word for it? Does not do that. You're going to have this in your business versus this in your business. So which one? 1, 2, or 3? Are you going from good to excellent? And you're going for all 3? Let me know below. And be sure to subscribe for all future videos.